Yuna! This is our story. Now let's see this thing through together.
And here we go, guys. Okay, so why is my commentary different over the transitional thing? Because I decided to do it over. Yesterday, or not the day before, I actually recorded this all in one sitting. But I was so mad at myself for not switching out my capture weapons that I decided to do it again so I could switch them out. So we're gonna have Riku steal, and check out a stamina tablet. Okay. Now, typically what Unalesca is gonna do in her first phase. Let me just say for the record that a lot of people think Seymour Flux is the hardest boss in the game. I disagree with that. I think this is the hardest boss in the game. Simply because she has 3 phases, totaling out to almost 200,000 HP. And that makes this fight extremely long and tedious, and she's got a few gimmicks to the fight that will not make you happy. Pretty much on the first phase, she will counter all physical attacks with blindness, and all magic attacks with silence. So if you have eye drops or echo screens, have a lot of those on hand, then it shouldn't be a problem to just heal those up, which is what I believe I think Riku was blind too, so let's take care of her. Actually, I don't think it matters with Riku too much, but you don't want to end up bringing her in later, still blinded, and have that become an issue. So what I actually want to do here is, well, no, Auron, you go ahead and attack. Yeah, good thing I switched my capture weapons out, because last time he was only doing about 6,700. So, yeah. Man, that hurt. Well, it's nothing that Riku can't take care of. I was going to switch her out, but I'll go ahead and do this real quick. And enjoy this now while you can, being able to heal yourself, because pretty soon you won't be able to. So, Lulu, you want to take a gander at this? We'll have her use fire. I don't think it matters. There's no weakness here. That's just how badass of a boss we have on our hands. It's one that has no weakness. And see, she counters with silence. So, let's actually bring in Wakka to use the echo screen. That seems like a really sorry role for Wakka to play, to use echo screen. So I'll keep it. Did he just pull that out of his... Dude. It looked like he pulled that out of somewhere that I would not want to be. Go ahead, hit her back. Yeah, you tell that asshole. Of course she counters with blind. It's just the typical thing here. Yuna don't need no stinking eye drops. She can just use Asuna. But keep these status ailments in check, because they're going to carry over to the next 2 phases, and you don't want to go into that with... You don't want to have problems with that. Alright, Riku back in here. Riku's my best healer at this point, so... I mean, even Kiraga can't compete with that, because Kiraga's not multi-targeting. And that's one of the most frustrating things about this game, is that there's so few things that are multi-targeting. Now this I probably could have stood to do sooner, but I didn't have my final party here. So, and this isn't even my final party, really. But, let's see, Wakka, switch you out for Auron. This should be over pretty quickly here, considering I am pretty over-leveled. Over-strengthified, anyway, you might say. Bang. Okay, guys, phase 2. Wow. That does not look friendly. Now, here's where the gimmicks start. This is where it starts to get a little bit problematic. She starts with an attack called Hellbiter, and typically this will inflict zombie status on your 3 characters, so now you can't heal yourself. Now, what I would recommend is try to keep track of who's zombified, but that could be really hard. I mean, I don't know if it's even worth it to try, really. But I'm going to switch Riku out, actually, and get Kimahri in here. So now we have 2 zombies and 1 regular person. 1 regular person. But pretty much I'll just have Kimahri and Auron keep going at it. Now she's not going to do the blind counterattack anymore, so that's good. What else can we do? I'm pretty sure Slow's not going to work. Tidus knows Kira. Oh, that's nice. Forgot that he had that. You could remove the zombie status with Holy Water, but actually you probably don't want to do that, and I'll explain why in a minute. Yeah, even though you can't cure yourself, you can see that her attacks aren't too terrible at this point. Yeah, she counterattacks with that. Okay, here we go. She's casting regen. Okay, she did on... I was hoping she'd do it on Kimahri, but... Yeah, so regen's slowly going to be eating away at Tidus' HP now, because he's a zombie. Now, granted, I could remove the zombie status, but I don't actually want to do that, And you'll see why when you get to the third phase, which we're coming up on pretty well. Oh, Auron missed. Damn, dude. Are you blind? He might be. Let me actually fix that. I might have forgotten to take some off. Yeah, that's right. Okay, there. No good. Zombie's no good to be blind. Whoa, damn. Okay, Tidus, get you out of here. Let's bring Riku back. Okay. Riku's a zombie, as we remember, so... And she's also got haste. Oh, damn, I should have cast one more Hastiga before I took him out. Can I? I could probably still take him out. Is he gonna get another turn before she goes again? Yeah, okay. Then let's do that. Hastiga's your friend, and no matter what the circumstances are, Hastiga's always your friend. Oh, jeez, are we all... Okay, I was gonna say. We're not all... Oh, Tidus is dead. Okay, here's what we'll do. Riku... Item, Phoenix down here. When he comes back, he won't be zombified anymore. But I recommend that when you're going into the third phase of this fight, which hopefully you have somebody with sensor on their weapon so you can see her HP, which is now at about 25k, so we're not even halfway there yet. Well, now we are. Oh, she goes again. Just try to keep an eye on her HP, and when you deliver the final blow of the second phase, try to have at least, I would recommend at least 2 zombies, 2 characters with zombie status in the fight when that happens. Because the third phase, man, Auron's not getting any turns at all, is he? I wonder why that is. Maybe he's cursed. Oh boy, who's getting it now? Ow, not Auron, don't do it to him. Well, he's got a lot of HP though. Okay, he's at 10,000 left. Okay, so 2 more hits here. And we're all zombies here, so that's good. Go ahead, Tidus. Alright, now, third phase. The first thing she's going to do on the third phase is probably the thing that's going to kill you the first time you fight this boss. Because she has... it's her first attack. Oh god, even just looking at that is so intimidating. Ugh. I remember the first time I fought this, I was so frustrated I could not figure this shit out. Megadeth, this is her first attack. She will always... And this is not the only time she'll do it either. She'll continue to do it throughout the battle. Megadeth is instant death on all 3 of your characters, but the zombie status makes you immune to that. That's the catch. That's why I say try to have zombies in the fight when she transforms into this phase, so that you don't have to worry about it. Now it's pretty much just a matter of, going all out. I think we'll finish this with a summon. Up L1, down R1, Go Auron, go Auron. It's only going to be about 2,000 difference in the damage he does, but you know what? It's worth it. Bam! Yeah! That's what I like to see. Numbers on her side, not on mine. She's really taking it easy on me here. I don't know what's going on here, but really. Delay, so that stuff doesn't work. Quick hit is actually, I don't even think that would work in this fight either, but basically what it does is when you use it, you almost always get another turn just after it, or your next turn comes very soon after you use it. Yeah, here goes Hellfire again, just in case you're not insured enough already. So no need to worry there. Okay, what do we got? Let's see. Regular old attacks seem to be the way to go here. I don't think you can lance at anything. This is a boss after all. Go Kimahri. Sometimes I do that at work when I'm putting the load away. It gives me more strength if I go like as I lift heavy boxes and stuff. Like, I don't know. It's good exercise, so... the other night I actually had to walk to work because of my flat tire. Because Apollo's been actually staying with me so that I could use his car. But, he had to work, so I ended up having to walk one night. And I actually really enjoyed it. It was fun, so... Yeah, she's pretty much going to counterattack everything, but as you can see, these are of little consequence. And if you use a protect spell, they'd be even less threatening. She's at a point now where if I just brought in Yuna and summoned Bahamut, this would be over. So, but I'm gonna drag it out. Just because it's more fun that way. He's so mad, man. Well, the boss is gonna get another turn right after Tidus here. Man, if I didn't know better, I think Auron had slow stats. You know what? Screw this crap. Screw this crap! I've had it! I've had it! Is Emil at full? No, he's not. Okay, then in that case, we're gonna Grand Summon. And I'm pretty sure she can dispose of your Aeons just like Seymour can. But don't quote me on that. Can't think of a better way to finish off this bitch. Roar, roar! Yeah, that walk to work was really nice, because I thought it was going to take like an hour and a half to get there. It actually only took 51 minutes. And then after I got off of work, I had to change the tire, so I had a hell of a time getting the lug nuts off, but once I poured Coke on them, it was okay. I've read about that so many times, I never thought I'd actually be doing it myself. But yeah, I had to do it. I had to use Coke. So, luckily thing I had a spare in the trunk, because I didn't even realize I had one until like 2 days after I got the flat. And then I was like, holy shit. So then, after I got off of work, I go to take the spare out. The thing is frozen in like an inch of ice in the compartment. So I have to go back inside, get a bucket of hot water, and bring it out there. Look at that shit. It's 27,000. Good lord. Well, I guess we got the overkill that time, didn't we? Go to sleep. Yeah, so I brought it back out there and I poured it in, and then it was fine. I got the tire out, but then it took me another hour just to get the tire on, because I didn't know where to put the jack. Everywhere that I put the jack, I kept bending my car up. I was like, oh shit. I originally did it right under the driver's side door, but I guess there's like spots on the corners you're supposed to do it or something. I don't know, but yeah. So I mangled up a few little things here and there.
If I die, so does the final Aeon.
Yep.
And with it, Spira's only hope.
Yeah, Playboy's business probably
Then we'll
died
find
too.
Spira a new hope.
Fool. There is no other way. Even if there was, even if you did destroy Sin, you, Yevon, the Immortal, would only create Sin anew.
Another Y character.
You, Yevon?
Yogurt. I hate yogurt.
Zayon, forgive me. Spira has been robbed of the light of hope. All that remains is sorrow.
Yeah, well, if it's Jamie Sorrow, then I'd be happy with that. Jamie Sorrow, are you out there watching? Just curious. She's not watching you, you stupid. Okay, 21,000 experience. That's lovely. That is just lovely. And 2 level 3 key spheres, a Blessed Arm Guard, which I have no idea what that is.
I cannot believe what we just did.
Let's do something more unbelievable.
What?
Destroy Sin, so it won't come back. And without the final Aeon. I don't know how just yet, but I'll find out.
Man, so happy. So before you leave, make sure you go over here and get the treasure chest that's over here. Oh, wait, I think you have to... This room is really weird because it kind of loops on itself. There's 2 staircases. This one here and the one I was just at, which is over here. And once you walk up the staircase, then the treasure chest actually appears. But for the most part, it's the Sun Crest. So now we have the Sun Sigil and the Sun Crest, which is good. So at least one character now is going to be able to get their weapon. Their Celestial weapon, which is their ultimate weapons, basically. Which I'm going to try to go for all of those. I don't think I've ever actually gotten all of them. Sure is dark in here. Can I move? No, everybody's going away.
We must talk.
What?
What?
There's something you should know.
I know. It's about you, right?
I am also an unsent. You are not surprised.
I think... I kinda knew. It was you and Aleska, wasn't it?
When Braska and Jecht died defeating Sin, I just couldn't accept it. I came back here, tried to avenge them. But she struck me down. Somehow I made my way, crawling down Mount Gagazet. But my strength left me, just outside Bevel. That's where Kimahri found me. I told him about Yuna, just before I died. I've been wandering ever since, never going to the far plane.
Auron.
Don't make that face. Being dead has its advantages. I was able to ride Sin and go to your Zanarkand.
That's how I got to Zanarkand.
You've been watching over me since then, haven't you? Why? What's the big idea? Why me?
Why
It
not?
is one of those things that is difficult to explain. Very well, I will show you.
Oh, more cutscenes, huh? I can't think of a better reason to sit
My
down.
memories.
Oh. Memory. Memory.
Can I ask you one last favor? Nah, never mind.
Out with it.
Really?
Okay, listen good. Take care of my son. My son in Zanarkand. He's such a crybaby. He needs someone there to hold his hand, see? Take care of him, will you?
But how am I supposed to go to Zanarkand?
Hey, you said it yourself. There must be a way to get there, right? You'll find it.
All right. I will. I give you my word. I'll take care of your son. I'll guard him with my life.
Thanks, Orin. You were always such a stiff. But that's what I liked about you.
Okay, it's just getting to be a sausage party all up in here.
That is why.
And he walks away, and that's it. That's pretty awkward end to a cutscene, isn't it? But, yeah, what can you do? Alright, so I believe that's going to be all for this episode, if I can find a save point, which I see one right there on the map. Yeah. So, did I need to do anything else? Well, I could do some leveling, but, hell, we're already 17 minutes into the video. You know what? Screw it. Let's do it now. I don't want to have to do it later. I don't even know what I'm doing with half of my characters here, but, yeah, no sense in passing the opportunity to do this here. So that was Yunalesca, the fight with Yunalesca, which, I mean, don't worry, I mean, I know that looked pretty easy, but it's not usually that easy. I got pretty lucky there. Let's see, so, what do we got? Defense over here? Defense! 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 Yuna's about to learn something big here, it looks like. Then she's gonna be free to pretty much go anywhere, so... Is this what I think it is? Yes! Holy! Pretty awesome spell right there. Yeah, as if Yuna can be any more badass. Now she's got Holy, which is one of the greatest offensive spells in the game, and when she gets the Celestial Weapon, she'll be, like, kicking more ass than just about anybody in the game. So, we could, I guess if you wanted to... Actually, that's not a bad idea. Let me see, where's... Well, let's come back to her later. I want to see where Lulu is first, because I'm probably going to switch Yuna over to Lulu's grid, and have her start learning some black magic, because... her magic stat is actually higher than Lulu's is, so... That's one way in which they hold you back a little bit on the magic damage, but... Yeah, either way, magic turns out to be pretty useful in this game, up to a certain point. I haven't been using much of it lately, because the strength side of things really starts to catch up real fast. And Power Sphere. Now, if you actually go over 99 HP on the Sphere Grid, don't worry about it. Like, keep getting the upgrades, because they'll still count. Like, I'm pretty sure they still count, because eventually you get break HP limit. There's Bribe right there, so... Where would she go? Wait, what's over here? Oh, it's Lulu's stuff, huh? I guess we bring Riku and Lulu over here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with Riku, I'll decide later. Let's take walk over here and get him some more power. I don't know what he's doing right now. Since I never mentioned it, you can actually, you can actually zoom out on this. How do you do that? I forgot. So, let's move. Oh, yes, another strength upgrade for Wakka, hell yeah. And, Titus, what are you doing? This is the point where people are starting to get into each other's sphere grids, and you have to start making some decisions about what you're really going to do with everybody. I guess some stuff over there I wouldn't mind getting. Let's see here, it's a level 1, that's not bad. Let's just move. Sometimes behind these locks, some of the upgrades will give you more than they're supposed to, like HP might give you 300 instead of 200. Strength by 4. There's something else down there. Let me just check it out. Okay, it's 200. Well, it looked like 200, I'm not sure. Lulu! Haha. Just when you think you're done, then there's Lulu. Yep. So, yeah, magic. And I'm sorry I'm not talking more, I just kind of, wow, it's brain fart or something. You know how it is. Move down. What is this over here? What is with this? Yeah, proceed. But... Oh, double cast. I definitely want that. It's surrounded by... What? Okay, whatever. I'm gonna go for that, actually. Wait, let's get this upgrade up here. Man's here! Hello! MP by 40. Man, we're getting some big stuff down here. Defense by 4. And more magic. 40 more MP. Damn. Okay, so that's pretty much everybody. I really wish I could figure out what to do. I wish I could figure out how to zoom out this thing. I can't believe I can't remember how to do that. Oh, wait. That didn't work before. Oh. There is a way to do it. I just don't remember what it is. I've tried, like, literally every button on the controller. That's ridiculous, man. Isn't there a... Well, there we go. It's a select button. That's how. Now you can see like where you are, where you've been, all the upgrades, and get a better idea of where you might want to go next. If you don't have this whole thing memorized, then it's pretty much useless to zoom out because you know where you're going to go, what are you going to do. Double cast wouldn't do any good for Riku. I'm halfway tempted to just take her up here with... You know, because the more time... If you can get all your characters together on the sphere grid, then when you start adding stuff to it, everybody gets it right away. On the other hand, that is kind of cheap. I'm halfway tempted to just use a friend sphere and take her over here. I have a lot of return spheres, so what I could do is just take her back to where she started and go backwards and head into somewhere else, like over here. I'm thinking that's probably not a bad idea. So if I use the return sphere... See, I got like 8 of them, so you might as well. So you can move her back here. And bam, right back where we started. So now we can pretty much move her anywhere we want, so let's take her over here. Who knows where she's going to end up. Now I don't have a fortune sphere filling that luck upgrade. Oh, yeah, I do. What am I talking about? Okay, alright, Riku's luck increased by 4. It's funny because I always make her Lady Luck in Final Fantasy X2. It's funny. Lady Luck is like really broken, it seems like. Oh, you know what? I never did this. I didn't realize I could move one more spot. Okay, 2 more HP for you, Ties. And that pretty much finishes up everybody except for Yuna, except I don't know what I'm doing with her. Well, let's take Yuna over to Lulu's place too. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. Do I have a friend sphere here? Friend sphere, we're taking Yuna over to where Lulu is. Okay, here we go. Alright, now, we'll move her back up. Well, she's gonna come back that way anyway, isn't she? Is this a dead end here? This goes over here to... No, more Lulu stuff. Wait, does it? Well, that's weird. Okay, well, either way, we'll just, I don't want to miss that MP plus 40 up there, so... Let's see, Mana Sphere, MP plus 40. Power Sphere, Defense plus 4. You know what else I'm gonna do, actually? God, I'm taking so long on this. I'm gonna put an MP Sphere right here. And use that, because that's another 40 for her. And also, another 40 for Lulu. So, yep. Now, you know, move down to where Lulu is, get that other magic upgrade, and finally, we will be done with this episode. Okay, guys, next time on Final Fantasy X, I guess Stuffy wants to find a way to defeat Sin without using the final Aeon. So, that's gonna be loads of fun. Alright, so see you later. Goodbye.